Alright guys, welcome back to Vayner Trades Academy. Um, this is a little bit later of an upload. This is over price action from Tuesday. I did take a trade Tuesday. I didn't get really time to upload this trade recap from Tuesday. I didn't trade today due to the fact we have CPI. We do have PPI tomorrow. On the basis of taking trades on those days, I really just look at how big the candle is. Um, if the news comes out like this candle right here, I'll show you guys. So this was CPI news data right here. Um, there could have been a trade, but on these days when this candle's like this, I don't prefer to trade because price action is kind of wonky with taking out liquidity and sorts. So I didn't take a trade. Um, Tuesday I did take a trade, which resulted me in $345 loss on the funded account. So I was at 52,000. Now I'm at 51,660. Which is okay. You have to take losses in order to pass these accounts. I'm praying that price action tomorrow is pretty good. I should be able to, if I have a really good day, pass this account tomorrow. That's my goal. I'm gonna try not to over risk, but I'm also gonna try passing this account. If not, then I always have next week to try and pass this account. My goal is to pass this account, get a payout from it, and then scale my accounts, get multiple accounts. From there, pass those, and so on and so forth, and just rinse and repeat. Um, which I know that will happen. It just takes time sometimes passing these accounts. So let's go into price action. So price action on this day, we had London session lows here, London session highs. We also had this hourly fair value gap that I marked out below. So right at market open right here on this line, we had swept out liquidity and we gave ourselves a good push up. I was looking for longs originally, but this was the 950 mark right here for the macro. And at that time, it already swept out liquidity, so I wasn't willing to take a trade. I was more so looking at ES to see if we get more bullish confirmation on ES to take out these highs as well and follow NQ, but we didn't get that. Once this bearish candle got formed at 950, we created an SMT. We can see this is the lower low and this is the lower high here. So I was looking on NQ to take a trade. I immediately scaled down to the 1 minute. We see we weren't bearish on the 5 minute, but with the confirmation of the SMT, I assumed that we would continue bearish. So I wanted to see 1 minute confirmation that we were gonna be bearish. So in turn, we had this 1 minute inverse fair value gap. When it comes to inverse fair value gaps, this one doesn't matter due to the fact that there's still this one sitting below. So we had this 1 minute inverse gap, which we broke through just barely. We came back up, we tapped this 1 minute fair value gap, and from there I entered around on this candle right before news. So news, we had job jolts opening. I didn't expect it to be very volatile, but lately, especially in February and this month, we've been pretty volatile. Just because the fact of all the news that's coming out about tariffs and that sort of thing. And that's also why I didn't trade CPI, was due to the fact that I knew how big the candle would be. So in turn, we immediately ripped down on this candle, and I thought about exiting, but I figured if we wanted to go down to these liquidity points, then that we would. So price went to external and then went to internal. And that's usually how the market moves, or you can describe it as higher highs and higher lows. So I originally had stops around right about here, which I knew once this candle turned bullish and we were about to close, I figured that data was going to come out being bullish and we were going to continue being bullish. So I moved my stops right here, which in turn stopped me out, and that's why I didn't get that minus $500 that I usually risk. Very unfortunate because, as we can tell, price action just absolutely ripped in the direction that I intended for it to go. I mean, really, the rest of the New York or AM session, we ripped to the downside. So it's unfortunate loss. Not really anything I could do. Even if I put stops above here, I'm still gonna get stopped out. So I'm not mad about me moving stops. I know it's not a very good habit to form, but also I wasn't willing to re-enter and get stopped at again if we were gonna continue bullish. I wasn't trying to overtrade, which is also another bad habit that I don't want to form. Um, some news about our channel. Um, Tomorrow I will send updates on whether I'm gonna trade or not, which will be in the Discord down below. It's me and my business partner's Discord. If you guys want to join up, um, come join a community of like-minded people that are in love with trading and love the passion of trading. I also have all my social medias down below. Go check those out. And what else? Let's see. Oh, some updates for next week. I'm on spring break, so it's likely I'm going to do some educational videos. I might do 1 to 2, potentially 3, depending on my schedule and how busy I am. So I'm going to do those. My business partner might be doing, I'm not exactly sure. I need to talk to him about motivational videos. We're going to try doing like an educational and a motivational video like once every 2 weeks right now is our goal. And just to get you guys some more content out there. Learn the basis of how to day trade and just beginner stuff. As time goes on, we'll put out more advanced stuff like understanding what an SMT liquidity is, so on and so forth. So with that being said, I think that wraps up today's market recap. This has been CV Trades, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.